videos out on Sunday. I really don't have any excuse. I was gonna say last week was Thanksgiving, so I spent time with the family, which I did, but Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, and I said Sunday. Um, so yeah. Clearly I jumped the gun and said every Sunday. Um, Maybe perhaps I should have just kind of put my videos out there and saw which days seemed to be the most convenient. Put a video out every week. Every week. Last week I didn't even put a video out, and that's bad. Every week I'm gonna put a video out. Okay, so and then we're just gonna go from there, and we're gonna see how that turns out. Cool, got it, got it. All right, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Getting down to business this week. This week, we're gonna get down to the roots of why people struggle with self-worth. Before I even start, I am not a master of these things. The things that I talk about are probably things that I struggle with as well. And I have no problem saying, hey, I struggle with this, or I'm in the same boat, but we're gonna get through it together. Okay? Alrighty. Your self-worth or self-hate is a tree. Okay? And there's roots to every tree. And not just one root, but multiple roots. Okay? So whether you have a tree of self-hate or a tree of self-worth, there's roots to it. I only have one arm, but okay, let's say this is the tree and these are all the roots. Okay? So there's a multitude of roots. This root is going to be about materials, material things. In the holiday season, since I'm surrounded by people that are trying to get materials and trying to get, different things. I mean, Black Friday just happened. A lot of different things that go on in our society stem around products, materials, goods, what have you. We try to acquire a lot of goods. We are constantly trying to use materials and expensive things to fill this void that we have about ourselves. We think, and it's not even so much the price of the good, it's just the value that society has placed on certain things. Money, currency is valuable because we said it's valuable. Whoever's in charge just to say money doesn't have any value anymore. Now the value is in hair ties. People will go crazy for hair ties. It's all about what we place our value in. You understand? So, I mean, seriously, water bottles. Someone could say water bottles are now worth, $500. Money has no value anymore. Go acquire water bottles. We will go bust our behinds for some water bottles. Seriously. Who was like, money is valuable? That piece of paper that you walk around with has that Benjamin Franklin on it. That is now worth $100 and you can buy things with it. Someone said that. We listen. And we use it for currency. You obviously have to. You needed a system. But my point is, we put value in what we want to put value in. Society puts value in what they want to put value in. And we follow the trends instead of putting value in ourselves. Why do we think that cars, clothes, more money, I don't know, you name it, jewelry, anything, why do we think that that's going to make us happy? Why do we continuously pour our money and our time into getting money to buy these things, thinking that it's going to change the way that we look at ourselves and the way that we see life? Why, after all of these years, from a young age, we've wanted things and we've gotten things, and then you keep going and you want something else and then you get it, and then you want something else and you get it, you want something. It's an ongoing cycle. And every time we think we want something, we think that it's going to bring us some happiness and some joy. And for a brief moment, you get happy when you get that thing. And if it's something really big or really great, you might be happy for a whole week, month, maybe a year. But that thing gets old, and then we want something else, thinking that something else is going to give us that happiness. Why do we put our our self-value in tangible material things? Why do we think that that is going to put a price on how much we're worth? At the end of the day, materials, tangible things do not give you worth, do not give you value. Value is determined by you. You determine how valuable things are. With that being said, you value yourself at what you want to value it at, or what you're worth. Not other people, not the things that you acquire. Is it the things that you are riding in? Is it the things that you are putting on? Is it the shoes that you're walking in? Is it the weave that you've put in your hair? Is it the makeup that you decided to put on your face? Is it that determines how much you're worth? Is it that determines, what your value is? Because when all of that's off, when you take all of this jewelry, clothes, get out your car, take off your shoes, are you now worth nothing? That it's not those things that give you value. Realize that it's your personality. Realize that it's you, your family, your life, the things that no one can take away from you. Your education. Realize it's the way that you think about things, your creativity, your logic, your street smarts, your who you are. The things about you that money cannot buy. That is what makes you valuable. That is what creates your self-worth. I mean, think about it. If we're talking about material things, let's say it's a painting, and there was one. Say that Picasso made one painting, and he didn't make any other copies. He didn't do anything. It was just one. There was only one out there in the world. Do you know how much money that painting would be? A ton of money. It would be worth, or it would be valued at God knows how much. There's one of you. Even if you're a twin, you could be a quadruplet, a quad and a quadruplet. You're still only one. You're still you. You still have your own name. You're still you. You're different from your brothers and sisters. You're different from anyone else in your family. You're different from your friends. You are different. You are unique. There's only one you. Why don't we value ourselves at a priceless amount? So, with all of that being said, I will see y'all next week talking about comparisons, and we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. Hopefully this week was helpful to you. Hopefully it, raised your awareness. That's all I want to do. I want to raise your awareness and help you try to figure out how to change things. That's all. Just trying to make you better. Trying to make myself better in the process too. But anyway, before I go off and ramble,